here, and today I will show you on how the features of Android have been released by day. So there are 10 hidden features about Android, and I'll be showing you step by step. So the first feature of Android is better memory management and so on, and I'll be going on and so forth with the sensors by built-in sensors, the multitasking, the notification bar, the direct bloatware, the so many more advantages. But today I'll be showing you only on the Android KitKat version because I'm using KitKat. But don't worry, I'll be back later with almost all the Android versions like Lollipop and Marshmallow and all this stuff. But don't worry guys, today I'll be showing you only on Android KitKat and how it's going to be developed and how its features are going to change almost all the Android versions that have come before. There's Android Donut, Android Sandwich, and almost like Android Ice Cream, Android, the reverse will be Android Jelly Bean, almost all of that. Thank you. So as I told you, I will back with the top 10 features of Android KitKat, and so I will be moving on with the first kick, that is the first Android version, that is the first improvement, the first feature of Android KitKat, and that is better memory management. KitKat has designed to run at least as 512 MB smoothly, so that they expected to run smooth multitasking. So it has to at least now say this version, this tab, Samsung Galaxy Tab E runs Android KitKat version with 2 GB RAM, and then it runs very smoothly with smoother multitasking as well. So only if you use it properly, it will run smoother multitasking, and then it has better memory management because also it has classified its storage devices into 5, and they are also, that is the system memory, the used space, cache data, miscellaneous files, and the available space. The new use has taken 134 MB, which is you just have to clear the miscellaneous here. There is miscellaneous files here. You can clear all those, and then you can delete it even you want it, and then you can just free get space data, and then system memory, that is the amount of memory that the system takes to store all its apps, that is mainly the Google apps or the Google inbuilt apps which are being stored, which is developed by Google Incorporation, are being stored in the Android device. And also the used space is the amount of downloaded apps the user has downloaded to put in the Android, put in the operating system, with whichever operating system you're using. And the cache data is the data which you have been used to save data on games and almost all the apps which you have been using. And the miscellaneous files are the files which have been used to store miscellaneous, like videos and the thumbnails and the APKs and almost all like that. And then you have to, there's something called SD card as well. And then because of that, there is smooth multitasking, which you just go smooth as well, and then you can clear all as well. So there's a feature like that because of its better memory management. Second one is improved Google Now. What a good feature it has. That is, you can just activate it by saying "Okay Google," which is very good for you. That is just a voice search, and then you have to just so many weather conditions, and also it will tell you ongoing everything, and it has a to-do reminder like thing. It's a subdial of Google Keep, and also all these things have been improved in Google Now, in that also in Android KitKat, but you will be impressed to see in Google Lollipop and Android Lollipop, Android Marshmallow, and Android N. It's just improved like nothing. It's just like taken a mindset of all you just playing mind games in your compound of your head, in the back head of yourself. It's just taken a smooth introduction on how Google Now has been from the smallest step to the biggest step, and that is Android N. And also smaller call ID. Since this is a tab, it doesn't have a call ID, but in the phones in Android KitKat is a smaller call ID. Like it will only activate with small call IDs, so that it doesn't have to be big to save better memory. So it will save memory for the better performance of the operating system on the Android KitKat. And then the immersive mode. immersive mode is that hides everything except the app you're using. Say you're using calculator. Say just you are using calculator and you're using only this, but in almost every before the Android ice cream, Android jelly bean, Android marshmallow, Android donut, Android donut, it has all these norm messages that comes lagging behind your tab or phone, whatever you are using. It just comes message, but Android has improved it by using immersive mode, and it does not allow you to have it anymore. It's built in with it, so you don't need to activate anything like that. And then the printing on the go, this is the new feature of Android KitKat. You just have to go to settings, and then there's something called printing on the go. This is just printing, and then it's a new feature of Android. It doesn't have in Android the latest Android whatever features it is. Super feature. You can just download the plugin and then just use it over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, or using a Bluetooth. You can just pair the device and then just can print it with Microsoft Word or any other word. You just have to do it in the tab, and then you can have it printed in your PR device or over Wi-Fi. What a new feature it has been serviced using printing, but I have not downloaded a plugin yet, but I will do it in the future, and I will show you on how it is printing on the go. And then app integration. This is a new feature of Android KitKat in which it can integrate with Google Drive. So Google Drive, I have Google Drive here. It's a new feature that integrates with Google Drive. It just integrates, like you have a which you have to put it into Google Drive and attach it to someone else. It's not like Gmail. It's completely advanced of Gmail, in which you don't want anyone to locate like a third. It's like a blind carbon copy like thing, but it doesn't do much of that. But it's like app integration, which is not there in any other phones, but I don't think it has been developed in almost all the other phones like Microsoft and iOS and almost Oxygen OS, so maybe like that. But you just have to go to details here, and then just have to go to details, and then you have to integrate all these apps here. You can just integrate, and then it will integrate for yourself. Built-in sensors, what a feature it is. That is the two built-in sensors in Android KitKat. Those are the two new composite sensors it has been developed in Android KitKat. That is step counter and step sensor. The two new built-in sensors, and also these sensors will allow you to sense with other devices or contact with your inbuilt sense organs like skin and the nose and the eyes, but you have to have third-party apps in which the sensors can identify, and then it can operate with the feature when we can operate with the apps. And also it's not like the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, but it is like a feature in which you can it's within the atmosphere, in which you can link with your apps. And there are two composite sensors in which it has been developed Android KitKat, but you have to download one of these sensors so that you can get. That is the sixth one, and that is the seventh one, but I'll be showing you the eighth one now. That is system-wide closed captioning. That is the system-wide closed captioning, means the closed captioning that the Android KitKat has. That is you just have to go to settings here, and then it has the system-wide closed captioning where it doesn't integrate, like it doesn't there won't be any signals coming in between any happenings. It's like the home is here, which is there is the closed captioning is you can use both of this, and then you just won't come and disturb you when you're doing any work. It's just similar to immersive mode. And then the lock screen art. That is the lock screen art. There are so many screen lock art here, and I'll be showing you on almost all the screen. That is swipe, pattern, pin, password, and there's also none. But the swipe is like you just have to swipe and it just open. The pattern is what I showed before, the password before, and then the pin is like you have put the numbers like thing, which you can at least number 1 to 10 numbers and almost all like that. And then the password you can attempt to 16 characters at least. You can include numbers as well in that. And there's something called none, which you do not want passwords, so that you just have to have it free. And also there's something called data encryption in security, where you can encrypt your data person so that no one can access your it's like very advanced. You can just codec your one. It's just a coded one. It just no one can access your operating system without the permission of yours. And you can verify apps, you can block off one before installation that may cause harm. It's like encrypt. I guess there's something called encrypt device here. This is an encrypt device here, so I don't want to encrypt it because it may cause problems, because it's not because I don't have any unauthorized person in my house. But if it's for you, if you're working in a business company almost all the time, you can just encrypt your device to an unauthorized person, so it's much better for you. But you can use almost all these lock-screen apps. There are other numbers. The 10th one, that is the users. There's a new feature of Android KitKat in which you can put 2 or more users. Like, it's a composite user in which you can use, like you are the only owner, that is Asif Firaz, and there are two or more users who can use it, like new user 1, 2, 3. You can add his name as well, and then if you want, you can delete the users or profile. Anyone can use it. Like, it's like a separate Android device, and both users can use it two times. It's like a separate phone is being used on that same thing. It's a new feature of Android KitKat, which is not there in Android previous Android versions, but I think it's developed in Android N and Android M and Android L, the later features. And as I told you, there is something called there's a 10th feature, and I'll be showing you there are a number of other features as well, which I'm not told about here, but these are the 10 most hidden features in Android KitKat. But I hope you get the best use of it. And then there's other features as well, that is location monitoring, low power consumption, easy home screen switch, built-in infrared blaster support. Infrared blaster support means, like, it's the Samsung Peel remote is behind Samsung Jelly Bean as well, but I think it's a more advanced version in Android KitKat, in which you can use your tab or phone as a remote. It brings an infrared blast support in which you can use your tab, and then just integrate, like, you can send the channels like Peel Smart Remote. You can just link it with those apps called device linking, and then the infrared blast support will work. It will be built in with it. And also there's something called ultra power saving mode, in which is the best one, which is you can just save battery power by using a minimal home screen layout and limiting the number of usable apps. Like, you just have to use like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put 9 apps here, and then you just have to use only those 9 apps without using almost all the apps, and you just have to limit a small background, and then you can use your apps without having any more disturbance from other people. So it's just good, but I'm not on it because my battery is okay here. But if it's 4% and you're using this ultra power saving mode, believe me, you can use it almost for 1 hour. This is a true fact, but I'm not using it, because you can see other YouTube videos in which you can see about ultra power saving mode. This is a good feature of Android KitKat, and which is not got in other Android versions. And there's also called multi-window, which is improved in Android N, but Android M and Android L, but it's just a small multi-window here. You just have to just select this button here, and then it will come here. Just ignore it here. And then here it says, here it is, all the multi-window. Just have to email, you just put your email, and then the two things will work at the same time. But still I'm not trying it out, because I'm not yet finished my O-levels yet, but I will develop Android apps and even maybe other apps as well, so that you people can use it as well. And then these are the top 10. I mean, I've almost always said the top 12 features of Android KitKat, and then you just have to use all these features and you'll be happy about it. See, I'm running Android KitKat here. That is just love this thing. Just so many versions, and you can do all this stuff. I'm just so happy about it, and thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe for more if you want.